Hey, welcome back to Blue Collar Homestead. Today I'm going to talk to you about something a little different, but it's been a couple months since we put out, our videos. We kind of took a little break there, but Trin had shoulder surgery, so she's in therapy right now, so I'm actually here by myself. And as for me, I'm going to tell you over the past year what I've been going through and how I beat it. About a year ago, I went to the doctor. They check your cholesterol and all your different levels of whatever in your blood. And they said, hey, your liver enzymes are elevated. I don't know what that means. They sent me to a liver doctor. They do a scan of your liver and all that stuff. And he says, oh, yeah, you got all these fat deposits on your liver. You got fatty liver. He says, it's not a huge deal, but if you let it go over years, it will eventually destroy your liver and you'll be on the liver transplant list. So who wants to do that, right? So, to solve this problem, there's no miracle drug. There's nothing you can take out there that's going to help you. It's really diet and exercise. Doctors are always telling you, diet, exercise, diet and exercise. Well, I'll tell you what. I took their advice, the doctor's advice, and started the diet and the exercise. From what I gathered, what worked for me, I did beat fatty liver. I beat it. It's gone. I don't have it no more. But I got rid of a lot of the sugar, a lot of fatty foods. So I did change my diet quite a bit. Soda, number one thing on my diet that was just probably the main cause of it. High fructose corn syrup, it's in a lot of stuff. Really, really bad for you. So I try to avoid that altogether. Don't get me wrong. We go out for dinner or something. I might have a Sprite or something, but having it once in a while isn't going to kill you. Drinking a whole bunch of it every day, that'll get you. So, I still do that once in a while, but for the most part, I drink water. I do get on the treadmill. I try to get on at least 5 or 6 days a week, sometimes 7. But over the past year, with cutting the soda out of my diet, watching the sugar intake, and basically, cutting back on some of the fatty foods, I've managed to drop 32 pounds over the past year. So getting rid of all the sugar, getting on the treadmill, shaved off a bunch of weight, went back to the doctor, and guess what? Liver enzymes are normal, back where they should be. They did a scan of my liver, a detailed ultrasound. All the fat deposits are gone. Everything looks good. Doctor says, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. So my advice is if you're dealing with this, it is diet and exercise. And kind of the reason I'm making this video is there's a lot of videos on YouTube about fatty liver, but they're all from doctors. A lot of them are from doctors. You don't see an everyday regular person dealing with it. There's not a whole lot of videos out there on it. So this is what worked for me, was to get rid of the sugary drinks, get rid of the sugar, lower the sugar intake dramatically, stay away from high fructose corn syrup. It's in everything. It's in soda, it's in ketchup, it's in some cereals. Read the labels. Try to stay away from it. But yeah, it was definitely, the way I did it definitely worked for me. So, and I dropped 32 pounds over the past year, so can't complain about that. But yeah, definitely make time to exercise. Some people are gonna say I don't have time. Well, guess what? Make time. Otherwise, you're gonna be sitting somewhere on a transplant list. You don't want that. So I got to go back a year from now, and he's going to look at it again, and then that'll probably be it. So as long as I stay on the diet I'm on, keep the exercise up, keep the weight off, I think everything will be good. So my advice is just that. Stop the sugary drinks, stop your sugar intake, lower it down dramatically, and definitely get out there and exercise. You actually do feel a little bit better once you shave off some of the weight and stuff. So yeah, that's what I did to beat fatty liver. I did beat it. And like I said, I don't see a whole lot of videos out there on YouTube from regular people who are dealing with this disease, or whatever you call it, fatty liver disease, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease is what they call it. But the only videos I find are from a bunch of physicians and doctors and nurses, and they're talking about it. But I haven't seen anybody like me put a video out to say this is what I did and it worked or it didn't work. There's not a whole lot of them out there. Like I said, there's no miracle drug for this stuff either. And this video, I'm not here to try and sell you something. There's nothing to sell you. Diet and exercise. That's all you can do. So, and it does work. It worked for me. So my advice is do the diet and exercise and, see where it goes. I dropped 32 pounds in a year, and I'm still dropping. So I was at 279. Now I think I'm at 247. So I dropped quite a bit, and I want to drop a little bit more and kind of get in shape a little bit better. You know, we're all getting older every day. There's no avoiding it. So you get to a certain point in life where you got to start watching what you're doing. You're not 20 years old anymore. I mean, I'm 47. So I get on the treadmill for an hour a day usually. I do about 4 miles, and it's worked. So like, subscribe, and share. Follow us on all of our other adventures with gardening and our livestock and our goats and chickens and all that other stuff. And have a good day, and we will see you on the next video.